Since when did Martin Brodeur become an Ottawa Senator? Mike Brodeur? Who's that? It's all your fault, Howgill. Habs lose 3-2 to the division rival Ottawa Senators. So, we're watching the game on CBC, and the genius that is Bob Cole lets us know, the Habs have the NHL's best power play, yada yada, 44% with Markov, 25%, blah blah blah. Habs get the first game power play of the game. So I'm feeling pretty good, I think Habs are going to go up in front, 1-0 lead at home, And then some Zed Smith scrub, picks up the puck in the neutral zone, and then, 1-0 Sens. I'm watching the game, and I should be mad that the Habs just gave up the first goal of the game. But all I can think of is, why the heck does he have a Z on his jersey? Didn't Jason Smith retire last year? Zed Smith? The Sens don't have another Smith. The Kostitsins don't even have a letter on their jersey. They're not even playing in this game because they're both hurt. They're both Nancy's. That's another story. Anyway, so the Habs power play, to borrow the internet lingo, it was an epic fail tonight. 0 for 6, -1 for 6, however you want to look at it. Whenever the Habs play in Ottawa, not much of a secret that there's a large contingency of Habs fans in attendance at the Palladium, or whatever they're calling it. I was just wondering, how come that doesn't happen at the Bell Center? Like, you would think that if Habs fans make the drive down to Ottawa for a Sens game, how come Sens fans don't drive up to Montreal for Habs games? Unless it's, the fabulous nightlife in Ottawa, keeping people in Ottawa. And another thing, not very impressive, but I'm growing a bit of a mustache, mainly to honor Ian White, because I think it's pretty sweet. Anyways, I was watching the Leaf game on Thursday night, and I noticed that Ian White has a pretty sweet mustache. So I figured I would grow one to honor him. And yes, I know he's a Leaf, and he's an enemy, and blah, 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 but it's a pretty sweet mustache. And I got to thinking, not a single Hab has a mustache. Back in the day, Sheldon Surrey would have a pretty bitchin' mustache, but no Habs have a mustache. So I was just wondering, who do you guys think would have the sweetest stash on the Habs? I'm going to have to say that Mike Camilleri would look pretty sweet with the porn star stash. Jacques Martin with the little rolly thing. Could work. Could work. The Habs don't have much time to regroup on this one because they're playing in about 14 hours. Yeah, no, my math is bad. Yeah, 14 hours. Madison Square Garden. Tomorrow night, it's the good old Gomez versus Higgins. Higgy! When I try to summarize tonight's loss to the Canadiens Senators, I can only think of 2 words. Hal Gill.